Rink wide, Vancouver. Draft day special JPat as the Vancouver Canucks will get set to pick 11th overall in the NHL draft live from Nashville. So you and I, we thought we'd cram for the test and give our picks for the Canucks at the 11th overall spot. I'm going to go out on a limb here. I don't think Connor Bedard is going to slide to 11, although sources say might happen, but we'll see. But you and I have made our picks. The picks are in, so I will give you the first shot to tell us who the Canucks are going to pick at 11th overall.
And I can do it right here from my desk. I don't have to get up to a podium and make the selection anywhere.
Yes.
Look, the Canucks have been linked to this guy certainly since the Combine. They took him out for dinner, got to know him a little bit better. I think this is a group of defensemen in this class that the Canucks are certainly keying on. And I think they're going to walk away with Tom Willander, the right shot out of Rogla in Sweden. Listed at 6'1", 180 pounds. He'll fill out. A lot of projections have him sort of being a 2-3 guy at the top end of the National Hockey League, but I've seen comparisons to Charlie McAvoy, Rasmus Anderson. The Canucks would take either one of those kind of guys. Also saw somebody comparing him to Dan Hamhuis from his days with the Canucks. Just safe, makes the right play, but has enough offense in his game that he can move the puck as well. So he's a guy that has risen through the ranks in the second half of the season. TSN's midterm rankings down at 46, and now they've got him at 20, so it may still be a bit of a reach, but a Swedish general manager in Patrick Alvin, Thomas Gradin, has unearthed all sorts of Swedes over the years on that Canucks scouting staff, and they went to Sweden last year for Jonathan Lekaramäki. So I think when all is said and done and the dust settles, the Canucks are going to take Tom Willander, the right shot defenseman, with that 11th pick. And I think they're going to be pretty happy with their selection.
Yeah, the thing I like about Willander is that he's going to Boston University. So he's going to be in North America next year. You're right about all those parallels between Patrick Alvin, the Swedish general manager of the Canucks, and of course Willander being a Swede himself. Very good pick there, and a lot of people think Willander will be there at 11 for Vancouver. My pick, I'm going down the middle. I'm going to Brandon, the Wheat Kings. Nate Danielson is my pick. Now, he's a safe bet at 11th overall. Very good two-way game. Racks up the points as in the WHL, that is. He was a 17-year-old captain, JPat, so you got to love the leadership skills there. And as I mentioned, a very good two-way game. Good speed as well. Not the most flashy player in the draft, but I think Nate Danielson will be a safe bet. Good size, and Rick Tocchet, he loves that size. So see the Canucks taking a center, right shot guy at that in Nate Danielson at 11th overall.
Yeah, and I've seen some noise around the Canucks and Danielson, and I do think that there's interest there. If it's not a defenseman, then I definitely think they are going to look at guys that play the center ice position. I've seen some comparisons, sort of a low-end Bo Horvat, just a guy that does everything well, reliable, trustworthy, and they say, hey, he's the kind of guy that you can win with. Well, the Vancouver Canucks can use a few more of those.
Who do you think the Canucks are going to take with the 11th overall pick? Let us know in the comments below. And of course, we'll have a full recap of the first round with a draft day post-game podcast, if you will. You can find us on your favorite podcast platform.